Grant, please don't make any noise or drop any of this shit. We're about to do the countdown, bro. Oh no, we should just run it right from this.
Hi.
Music and shit cueing us in.
Yeah, no.
We gotta rerun that. What? Yes, Kyra.
Sorry,
No, we're not clapping no more. He's just gonna run the intro. And
We just run the music now. We're
We run
good.
the music
Yo,
now.
check it out. What's up, everybody? It's the gas station, episode 11.
That's really how we're gonna start this. I'm like, you really fucked us.
Oh man, yeah.
Sorry.
All right, redo it. Same energy.
I kind of want to just
You really want to run it? All right,
No,
we're gonna run it. Whatever the fuck you got. I have no say in this shit anymore. Let's do it.
Yeah. So, no, we'll run it back.
Oh my god.
But keep
We're keeping. We should
Keep
both.
that. Sure.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can have blooper reel of our
Yeah, we're
intro,
good.
our wannabe
We're good.
intros.
Yes.
All right, let's try it again.
Holy moly! All right. 5.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, we're doing the music. That's right. We got music. Sorry.
I'm like, here it is, bro. I'm like, it's fucking running.
Yeah. Oh my god.
That's real.
My cheeks hurt. What's up, everybody? It's Tyler and Glenn.
What
Welcome
up?
back to the gas station. It's
We're
episode 11. We appreciate you being here with us. We got a couple people in the studio. We got our boy and Kyra. We got Kevin in the back for sure. You know, glad to be around friends and family, especially during wild times.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, so it's definitely good to come
dope.
together. Cannabis community.
weed.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, I'm
It's
just
like
trying to do a
weed
nice
is
thing.
cannabis.
I'm like, yeah, I guess it's the same thing.
No, I mean, I think that's interesting too, though, you know, because
Yo, depending on where you're from, though, you can hear a lot of different words for it.
not only that, but
Yeah.
what you do.
Yeah.
You know, so like the word cannabis is often used from like a corporate or a marketing or like a very holistic sense when people
Right.
don't want to say marijuana.
When they're trying to say medicine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
And they're
know?
trying to say
And
like,
weed is a very recreational,
but
more
I mean,
free
that's
flowing.
sadly that's like its name. And like, even though, yeah, sure, it could be a weed or something. Technically, you could say something stupid like that.
How do you feel about the word marijuana?
I like it. It's my mom's name.
You want to elaborate on that just a second?
Nope, that's the truth. I swear. One day I like looked at my mom and I said, "You want to know what would be funny, Mom? If your middle name was Anna." And she said, "It is, Glenn." And I said, "Oh shit!" I said, "Then that's your name."
Okay, true.
It blew my mind. So it's the truth.
All right.
Yeah, it's
I'm going to run
amazing.
this by your mom's next time I see her.
Yeah, while we're talking about
I know.
that, though,
I'm just
you know,
doing it.
while we're talking about that, though, this is episode 11.
Which you can check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify,
Everywhere.
YouTube, the
YouTube.
works.
She's always like, when's the podcast going on YouTube? Like, she don't mess with like listening to
audio.
audio. Yeah, no. But once the video's out, she's gonna watch it for sure.
Heard.
You know, that's for sure. She watches them.
Yeah, we got a couple of delays on that, but they will be up in pretty much hopefully a weekly basis here. And now I'm saying it
okay.
on an audio recording that'll go
Yeah.
live, which will
Like,
put more
we're
fire
gonna
under
check
asses.
you on that.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna check a.
But yeah, she's like, you
Team
know,
on that.
she does tarot on
Yeah, your mom's a
Instagram
G.
and stuff like that.
Yeah, I know your mom's.
Enchantress Tarot, you know, and it's super cool and stuff. But like 11's like a super like important number in that whole realm of things for her, at least. You know, she's always like tells me about it, like something like Michael Jackson and like either Paul McCartney or the other famous Beatle, you know. I'm sorry, you know, and you're like, man, I gotta stop smoking weed. You're like,
It's
this is why
the one with the star over the eye.
you're
That
really
beat,
killing
right?
me right now. Like, that you won't tell me to. You're like,
The
and he
one with
knows.
the whiskers
I'm
and the
look,
white makeup?
regardless, though, we share like the same birth chart, and she's like big into the astrology stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so like 11 is like the 1-1. It just like coincides with like my birth chart.
Okay.
So it's like super like powerful, you know, kind of thing. So I always just look out for 11 or 111, things like that. So
you feel like a connection to it?
This is the cosmic connected.
Are you feeling powerful right now?
Super. I mean, the vibes.
You have a good energy.
The vibes are right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna tell you this. I was yawning like all day. I was like, I'm so tired.
Same.
So tired.
lie to
I
you.
got here. I was like, right energy. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the energy.
You made it an hour
can dull
away
you.
to the studio in about 35 minutes time.
Well, that's because I was smoking a blunt and holding so fast. I was like,
Allegedly.
allegedly, I'm skirting the whip.
Yeah.
I was like, I wasn't even driving.
Yeah.
Or was I? It's pretty good stuff.
This?
Yeah. Pretty
Yeah.
good cannabis, I would say. So.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Day class A.
Yeah, it's pretty dank weed.
Yeah.
I got my pinky out with it. What are the flavors you get with it?
This is like Coca-Cola. So I get like a sweet, dark
Carbonated.
Coca-Cola feel from that.
I was talking about the weed, but I
Oh,
got
the
you.
weed?
Yeah. Kevin, you want to get some of this?
Oh, sound man, do you want to puff?
Kevin.
Sound man, do you want to puff? When you think he's in there doing his job, but he's like, I ain't listening to this shit. Like, and then he shows up and you're like, oh, what up, Kev? You're like, I was totally not talking shit about you.
Yeah.
What up?
Not like he couldn't hear
Yeah.
the
He's
crowd.
like, he's like, what'd you say? I'm back. I said, oh shit, Kev's back. We got to be all serious. We're like, oh, what's up, Kev? People say like, that Kevin guy, he's pretty serious on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, for sure. Other than you.
We got.
You get really like sleepy serious sometimes.
Oh, bro. Did I ever tell you one of the first jobs I ever worked? One of the guys, his name was Steve.
Shout out, Steve.
Steve, come on the show. He wound up. It was at a Ruby Tuesdays. I was like a prep cook and salad bar guy, and
Yeah,
dish
I
pit
remember
guy.
you tried to get me a job there. They didn't hire me.
Heard.
I got the interview.
Okay.
Didn't get the job.
That's the part I could guarantee.
Yeah, I
you.
was like, he was like, you'll definitely get an interview. This guy was like, this stoner ain't working here.
Yeah.
He don't got the wrists.
See, that's hilarious because I had to stop that job because I had to get double carpal tunnel release surgery.
They couldn't even just get him a table at Heights so he wouldn't hurt his fucking wrist. They had this dude chopping on a crazy table. I'm like, yo, dude, can we make this kitchen a little more efficient for this guy?
True, but he pulled me to the side like my second week working there. He's like, Tyler, you okay? You know, he's like, and I'm young. It's one of my first like legit jobs. I've done like family work since like a young age and all that.
Always working.
Yeah, exactly. But this is like on paper. My boy got me this job. Shouts to Jesse. Jesse, come on the show. And I'm like, hey man, sorry, whatever I can do to help, you know, I definitely like working here. And he's like, well, I need you to look like it, because you look like you're gonna kill everybody.
Yeah, change your face.
Yeah. So I definitely know. I'm aware. I get like a very serious, like,
Yeah.
you know.
Well, that's how I always look when I'm working or like doing anything. And Kyra's like, why are you mad?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm not.
Just focused.
Like, my mom looks like that. Grant looks like that. My brother, all the time, he'll be like looking stern. And I'm like, what's wrong with this guy?
Leave him post.
Yeah, no. No. He just looks stern, trust me.
Yeah.
You'll see him.
Especially when you're rolling pizza dough.
Pizza dough. Oh, she thinks I look the craziest when I'm rolling
I think
dough.
that's because you go
That's
back in
deep
time.
heritage.
Yeah,
bro.
that's right.
Like, dude, that's when, like, you know, like your wife's supposed to make, like, in Italy, they're supposed to make the dough.
Oh, see, I was only going back to like Little Caesars
this is,
days.
like,
You
deep.
went back
This is deep.
generations.
This is like if I had an ancestry, their wife didn't make no food. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I was alone and I was just a lonely pizza chef in the place, and they're like, "Oh, you know, he's a good guy," and I'm like, "Hey, you know, I make the pizza, I can't have a life. You know, I make a pizza, I can't have a life." And
Is it
maybe
cool
it's
for
just
me to do an accent of an Italian
I don't
guy?
ever know if it's cool to do an accent anymore.
I mean, I think
You
it's
know
good
what I'm
for
saying?
you.
You do an accent, and people are like, "Yo, what the fuck?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm Italian, bro. Like, what are you
Yeah.
talking about?
I
man?
am
Chill out over
not
here."
Italian.
Yeah, you're like,
I enjoy Italian
I'm
food.
like, this is fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, you need to chill out, okay? I'm like, please, bro. You're looking really serious when you're saying this stuff. I don't know if it's your face or something.
Yeah.
I don't know, but it's crazy. But yeah, no, I think that's like one of those things like, yeah, I guess pizza brings it back. It goes deep heritage. And she'll always come in the kitchen and go, "What's wrong?" Like I forgot an ingredient at the store or something, you know? And I'm like, nothing. She's like, you just look crazy.
Dude, how bad is it
covered in flour
when you do forget an ingredient at the store?
That is the worst.
The worst. Because you never realize that till you're dick deep in a recipe.
Right. You're like, get home, and you're like, oh shit, I didn't get cheese sticks. And it's like 8:30 and COVID's real and everything is closed. You know what I'm saying? You know what it's like to live in like a small town and everything closes by 8:30, especially now this shit is going on. It's like, dude, Walmart just brought their shit up to 10 finally, bro. Yeah. You know, and that's crazy, bro, to think you're living in a town, you're like, dude, we can't even go to Walmart. It's like 1 a.m. and you didn't go shopping because you're a bum. You can't even eat, bro. You have to like rush to Taco Bell.
You're saying you a lot.
Who?
You.
I do. Dude, think about how many times, and it's like we can't even go there, bro. Gotta go to the Dollar General, bro. Fucking Dollar General, bro.
Are they slamming it, 2 a.m.?
Dude, they are not open at 2 a.m. You got to get there before 10. True. You know what I'm saying? They're the only place open, bro.
Damn.
So I hit the fucking DG. They got cheese sticks.
But they don't have Sabre hot dogs.
No, they're Sabrette, yo. Who is Sabre? Sabre.
Welcome to Sabre.
Yeah. I'm like, oh God. I'm like, no, but for real, dude. We go the other night. I go to Dollar General because I know they sell Nathan's hot dogs, pretty decent hot dog. You know what I'm saying? I go there, they're sold out, bro.
You want to give them a shout out, or we just move past
Nathan's
that?
Come on the show.
Okay, gotcha.
Bring hot dogs. Let us try something new. Bring different types of hot dogs. It's ostrich.
It's all good.
It'll be good. We get in trouble for they're like, you have to stop making office references. I was like, you shouldn't have made the show if you didn't want people to talk about it, okay? Relax.
Do you think that's what they did? They're like, if we make this show, people are going to talk about it, guys.
No, people are going to obsess over it and just watch only that. And then they take it off.
I don't have the fancy.
Remember how we touched on it? Like,
you're good. I got glass.
You know, I got keys right here.
Thank you.
You know how we touched on they were taking The Office and you know Parks and Rec off Netflix. Upset, yeah. So I had ended The Office, so I start Parks and Rec, and I watch that till it's over, and then I start The Office. The problem is, bro, I go to watch Parks and Rec the other night, bro, and they took it off.
Damn.
And I'm like, whoa, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And but the Parks and Rec was, but The Office was still there, and I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Why is The Office still here? But I didn't, and you know what? I didn't even start it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, no, because if they take it tomorrow, I'm like, what the fuck? At midnight they take it while I'm watching it? You know, so I was like, nah. So I find some other random show. And it's like about, I wish I knew the name of it. Can you? Chef's Table. That's what it's a Netflix documentary.
Did you watch a movie
4
this
series.
Week?
No, because I fucked up, bro.
Okay.
Tyler goes, you have to watch a movie because you got to break it down.
I'm like, yo, let's make sure content's polished. We're good.
Like,
we get in. We got good energy.
He comes over and plans the podcast. Like we're talking about what we could talk about. And he's like, just watch a movie for me tonight, Glenn. And I'm like, got you, bro. Instead, I go home and watch 4 45-minute episodes of a motherfucking random-ass cooking show, bro. That's like a documentary, but shot by Netflix, and it's high fucking quality shit. Like, people who won, food awards. Like, they were in the New York Times. They were in the New York Times, or they were in
winner of prestigious food awards.
I'm like, yo, look, I'm not I don't know every fancy fucking food magazine out there, but these people won some shit. They were critically acclaimed, and Netflix went in and shot a high budget. I'm talking, bro, this shit had the music, and I sample a lot of music and shit, you know what I'm saying? So I hear a lot of the loops that are out there. And people can be like, no, you don't. Yeah, I do, okay? They had some hardcore loops, bro. That's all I'm saying. Some fucking deep shit, like Vanya playing the fucking violin shit. You know what I'm saying? Shredding violin. Then they had parts that were fucking make you cry and shit. Like it's like programmed like Netflix shit, bro. But the first story on there, bro, was fucking amazing though. I don't give a fuck, bro. If you only watch it for that lady Tootsie, dude, she's a fucking American treasure.
Amazing.
Do you think we
American
could? So I know the movie thing didn't happen, but
didn't.
I think that no, man. I think this is pretty good. So it's just something you're passionate about. So whatever that is, I think we're Gucci. Do you think we could do it? You said there's 4 episodes.
It was 4 episodes.
All of the same thing?
No, they were 4 different people that like are critically acclaimed, and it's all about grilling. It's only about barbecuing.
Okay.
Specifically.
Very focused.
But from 4 different points. One
Tennessee,
from Mexico,
Louisiana.
One from Mexico, one from Australia, one from Texas, and the other one was from like South Carolina, but then moved to like a different part of
that
Carolina.
South Carolina gold.
Oh, he did the whole pig. He was famous for that. He did the whole hog. He cooked it for like VIPs and shit. He got in the New York Times and shit for it.
So who was your favorite?
Tootsie. The she's like a 82-year-old.
Do you think you could
woman.
break her episode down in
for sure.
2 minutes? Kev, do you think we could get 2 minutes on the clock, Papa?
Yeah, give me like 2 seconds.
Dude, and it's like, this is like something like, for me, like cookies like dope in the first place. But barbecue is a different level of like.
Oh, yeah. So
smoking and shit.
You ready?
So one real quick, if we just
go.
Let's talk for 2 seconds, sorry.
So barbecue, in my opinion, is like airmail, dope. Is some immediately. But like complexity, so like there's a lot that happens in barbecue to get that flavor depth in there.
Let me show you how.
There's nothing better than that bark.
This is unrelated to the other episode. Well, it's related
to the show in general.
One of the guys was like world like famous. He like went off from like, he was from England, but like went off to like some remote ass town where the chef worked, and they figured out how to like grill caviar.
Okay.
And that's like something they said will like never be done. But they put it between like seaweed and then like put something on top of it and like got the smoke into it. And supposedly it's like was the craziest shit out ever. And the restaurant got so busy that like when the guy left to go start his own restaurant, the guy was like super mad about it and like didn't talk to him. Took like 4 years for that guy to find the right spot to like start his restaurant. It was like crazy depth. Like it made you feel for these people and like their journey. They all had like incredible journeys.
Yeah, I mean, and that's kind of what I'm saying is like to taste it with that many layers, that means like to make it. So whether it be rosin, these live resin runs, you know what I'm saying? These hand-trimmed craft flour, live wine, or I think they call it living wines, which is pretty much just like the fresh shit, naturally fermented. They're not trying to age it all crazy. No preservatives. You know, there is kind of like a natural oomph. And I don't want to say like, so it's kind of like psychic umami. Yeah. You know, like when food has a certain mouthfeel, like that's almost a flavor or a texture.
It's the whole thing.
They call that umami.
Yeah.
You know,
we were just talking about this earlier. It was hilarious.
Heard.
Yeah, you probably didn't even hear us talking about it.
No, I didn't.
That's hilarious. Yeah, because that's what I was saying. It's like a fifth sense because you have crunch and sweet and spicy and savory. You have
goes Kevy after you.
All of those kind of things in one thing.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying is like, and when you know that effort goes into all that stuff over time, there was like that weird psychic, like this thing has been happening for so long.
He said, the one guy said if there is a grill line on the steak, then something was done wrong. Yeah. Like, dude, he cooked his steak, but he constantly like moved it, you know, while he was cooking it. Like it got charred, but it didn't have no grill lines, bro. It was like crazy. Like, and even in Australia where he cooked, the people were used to eating there. Yeah, they were used to eating. Well, he wasn't Australian, but he went there and they were used to eating a more cooked meat because they were like barbecue people.
Okay.
And it was, people were sending back steaks and he was almost like insulted. Like, this is a 200-day aged meat that I cooked to perfection. You're saying it's not cooked enough. Then you don't know about steak, basically. This is not the meal for you.
Yeah.
Which is, you have
don't
to
get me wrong.
respect his.
I like my shit rare.
He cooked his steak perfect, bro.
Yeah.
I seen the steak.
Barbecue's a different
I seen the steak.
type, so
My mom has cooked a couple rare steaks, and I've eaten them before.
That's a different style altogether, though.
But
Kevin,
dude,
you want
this
to come
thing
grab
was-
some of this, Papa?
These things were masterful, bro. That he was cooking on some crazy other level shit. He was on some other. He was like almost like too deep. He was so deep in it. I mean, I can't be mad at him because I'm fucking crazy nut too.
Tootsie's
Can you grab that and hit us with the 2
That's what I'm
minutes?
about to talk, dude.
Thank you.
This shit is about to go down.
So set us up real quick before
All right.
we hit the 2 minutes.
So basically,
What's the name of this lady?
this lady's name is Tootsie.
And she is a cook?
She is a cook, and she is not only a cook. I'll tell you more
Yeah.
about it.
And the name of the show again?
It was called Chef's Table,
Okay. So
and it's a Netflix doc.
you ready, Kevy?
This is the episode 1 of it. So if you want to go watch something and watch some of the dopest looking food
We're
ever.
doing 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
2 minutes, I guess. Yep.
Oh, ready?
Episodes-
5, 4, 3, 2, hit it.
All right. So it starts off like field, cool country music playing somewhere out in Texas, and you just see like this lady come over a hill, and she's like real old looking, and she kind of got a deeper voice. You know what I'm saying? She looks like she's been through some shit, and she's like riding like a fucking like little John Deere golf cart, and she's like riding around. She's a janitor, and this is like an 80-something-year-old woman, okay? And she says, I keep my job because I like to stay busy.
Oh, Kevin hit me with a pinch. Keep
Right?
going.
Damn. He goes, I like to stay busy. You know what I'm saying? And she starts talking about how she works 2 jobs, and she has to be at the one job at 1 a.m. to start. For people. No. That's she was working her later shift. She's got to be there at 1 a.m. to start her second job. And they show it, and it's a barbecue place. And she's there at 1 a.m. and they start serving at 8 a.m. and there's a line around the fucking building for this lady's brisket, all kinds of food she makes. But this stuff looks crazy. This woman and her husband had owned a beef like cattle, thing. And she was back and forth with her husband. Dude, it's like real heart wrenching. Her husband like passed away. And she got out of like the beef stuff because she was taking care of him. And then this guy who opened Snow's Barbecue was like, hey, I want to make barbecue, but I only want to do it with you. You grew up, you're like a mother to me. They make this barbecue place. It doesn't really take off right away, but then something happens and it like gets in a paper and this place takes off and people drive from everywhere to like eat this lady's barbecue. And I'm telling you, bro, like her whole story and like how much effort, she's an 80-year-old woman shoveling burning hot
10
coals
seconds.
into a fire, slaving, to cook a meal, and people come from everywhere. And it's like just a beautiful story to see her whole journey.
Boom.
Well
There
done.
it is. It was a beautiful story though.
Dude,
and I mean to talk, and
How
she really like,
crazy is cooking for other people
that is probably one of the best things.
ever?
Yeah.
Watching
Because you
someone
just
enjoy
want
it.
someone to be like, hey, like I know I cook a good steak. If I cook anyone a steak at like in my own comfort zone, they'd be like, yo, this was dope. Thank you.
Yeah, and
I know
mean,
they would be like, this is
So
serious.
and I think they're one of the best life lessons is like the real point of all of this is just to love and be loved.
Bro, and like,
And I think the be loved part is hard, but the loving part is when it comes to like cooking and providing, and there's a weird portion where
Bro,
you put in the effort and the
for real.
person can't help
I didn't
but
even tell you the
enjoy the
craziest
good
part, though.
food,
I
and
fucked up.
it all melts away.
bro, the same time her husband passes away, her son, who's working at the barbecue pit, like passes away too, gets brain cancer. So she loses her son and her husband. She still went to work like days after.
They said her eyes were red and she carried tissues 24/7.
And she was just still in there cooking, and people came. She said when people came from everywhere and they said like, even like, I'm sorry for your loss, or like, like nice things. She said like it helped her so much, you know what I'm saying, at a time where she needed people and stuff. And it was just beautiful to like see how many people came together.
It's
Like,
a community.
dude, she wakes up
It's a
early.
legit
She's a
community.
janitor. She's legit cleaning, doing things, you know what I'm saying? Then she goes to the other barbecue place in town. She's like eating barbecue at the other place, knows the people by name. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just crazy, bro. Small little town. And to think that's what one woman is willing to do just to like make me and Zenner like make a living or like keep going, you know what I'm saying? Or, you know, to just not stay stagnant. And it's just crazy to think like that's one person in America going through that much. And that's deep, bro. You know
And
what
she's
I'm
good
saying?
for a lot of
and I
people.
mean she's the dankest cook I've ever. I mean, barbecue wise, it looked like the best brisket. She only seasons her brisket with salt and pepper, bro. I said, what the fuck? Bro, you should have seen these things in a mop. She'd mop them with the, and I was just like,
Oh yeah, that's like legit when they have like it's like
they had
a
the mop that was
they cut in
designated.
half.
It was like a little mini mop. It was like her mop, you know?
Yeah.
And she said, I never even know what temperature is. She just felt it with her hand, bro. This lady touched each piece of meat and checked it and turned it. It was crazy, bro. I was like,
Yeah.
no, what one person is capable of doing.
It's
so
dope
much.
to watch people have applied the passion. Like, so my man, I've said
Not
for
1 ounce
quite
of
some
passion
time,
is
if
wasted.
you want it, the closest you will ever meet to someone who's like beaming energy and divine and seems purpose driven, that is directly correlated to someone's enthusiasm about the thing you're engaging with. And when you can see that and a passion applied over time with someone that's been doing it for a bit, you know, like that is an experience you can't recreate. You know?
There's just so much to learn, I think, just from
Yeah.
anyone. Just to see that much dedication, though, put into something that's like,
Back to the backwoods. I don't want to put our conversation on pause because it's a really good convo.
Go ahead. Pause it.
Just back to these backwoods, man.
Dude, I know you always
They're
give me
heavy, dude.
shit. Heavy. That's all I'll say.
I'd like to add, she's 85.
85.
85 years old.
90,
She's halfway to 90.
and Snow's Barbecue's only open
Yep.
on Saturday.
Only on
in
Saturday.
Lexington, Texas.
Yeah, it's only open on Saturday from 8. You have to be there by 8 in the morning. You're not going to get barbecue. You get what I'm saying? Imagine, like, dude, it's 8 in the morning. People go get biscuits and shit in the morning or bagels. You know what I'm saying? Some stupid shit. Dude, who goes? This woman has been there since 1 in the morning. That's why.
Yeah.
Cooking up. She said Saturday was always a day for a barbecue. And the owner has cold beer in a cooler. And you can drink beer and stand in line and eat barbecue. He said, there's beer in the cooler if you want one. I was like, wow, that's fucking America. That's beautiful, bro. You know, there's certain things that, like, I've been to a small barbecue place on the side of the road.
Dude.
That'll slam them.
Yeah.
I've also eaten brisket, like, cooked at a house before that still, to this day, beat any brisket I ever ate.
Yeah.
And it fucked me up, bro. That, like, I could eat some brisket
How
somewhere.
do you
and be
like your
"It was pretty
steak?
good."
Do you
Honestly,
eat steak?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Medium rare.
I almost did it for the let's try something new.
I love steak.
Yeah, but I was going to get you guys. I mean, we still might
You
do it,
just
so I
buy
don't
the
want to
worst
give
steak
too
ever.
many.
You're like, this
yeah.
is the worst steak you can do. This is an
Yeah,
eye
some
round.
cube
I'm like,
steak.
thanks, bro. This is wonderful. This is
Yeah.
should have made country fried steak.
Just have you guys chew on like beef bone chips.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be happy about eating like cow brain at all. It better not be tonight. I swear to God, I'll fucking lose it. I need to.
What do you mean?
Fucking lose it.
So,
bro.
so this is a great avenue for me to explore.
I will fucking lose
Where's
it.
the line, bro?
Lose any part of the fucking animal that someone doesn't normally eat.
What do you mean?
Eyeballs,
Define-
nose, lips.
I would say
balls.
a third of the
I don't
world
want
eats
no
all of
weird-
that. I
don't
would say
give a
there's
fuck.
more people
I
in the
ain't
world that
third-
eat that
I
stuff
ain't the
that
third of the
don't
world.
eat that stuff.
I ain't them.
So
Raise your
2/3
hand.
of the world.
The world. Raise your hand if you're one of them or not.
There's
I am
walnut
not.
in Red Bull.
There's what? Bullnut and
Well,
Red Bull?
no.
That's
So
bullshit.
no. Taurine.
Taurine?
It can be found a lot in bull testicle. That's how they originally
I don't
got
drink
that
Red Bull
and
no
found
more.
it.
I don't drink Red Bull no more. I swear.
It's probably
Sounds like
derived in
quit the egg.
synthetic now.
It sounds like quit the Jaeger.
Yeah.
I swear.
Oh, true.
Which is basically what? Deer's blood?
Dog, you remember when I passed out?
Dude, and woke back up.
I'm locked in a garage.
Just leave him, bro. He'll pass out, dude. He's
Dude,
just
yeah,
fucked
I woke up. I was soaked from my ankles to like above my knees, and so I knew I hadn't
was wet
pissed
down.
myself, but like I.
He might have. He thought he did, but he
Yeah.
has no clue how he got so
Because
wet.
my crotch was dry. It was just literally right
Everywhere
above my
else.
knees. It was just
Wet.
soaked completely. I'm
Bro.
like, yo, if I pissed on myself, I like just pointed to my fucking.
Were you there the night I puked on my own forces in the end of my hallway? My mom's smoking a cigarette, hosing the hallway down.
No,
bro.
I don't think so.
One night I get so wasted, I got these dope ass forces on, and my mom was like real cool for like this 1 week, and then it like stopped being cool. You know, she was like, she tightened up. She was like, nah, I can't let these kids be crazy. Dude, I'm wearing these dope ass flights, bro. They're white with pink and green. Remember the ones you wore to the show?
Yeah,
Bro. These shoes.
The highlighters.
Bro, I'm wearing these shoes, and I'm like, I'm sitting on the floor, and I'm like, I'm feeling kind of sick. And I just go, and start throwing up. Like, I couldn't even react. I'm sitting on the floor, and I puke all over the back door and all over my forces.
Damn.
And I just feel the hose start hitting me from the back. I'm like, what the fuck?
Your mom, like the mom's
What the
feet.
fuck? I'm puking, you know, like still like puke all over me. I said, what the fuck? I turn. I'm getting blasted now.
Is this when you had all the paintings still up in the house and stuff?
Dude, you know that back hallway that leads to the bathroom?
Yeah.
It's that back door.
Okay.
She like ruined the whole flooring because, dude, I'm telling you, it got soaking fucking wet and shit. Dude, or if not, the water came through the back door. I don't know what happened, but dude, I'm telling you, dude, I got soaked the fuck down, and I get out, and I'm like, oh God. And she's like spraying it, and I'm taking the forces off, bro. There's puke all over him, dude. And I remember her spraying me again. Like, she came back out the house and kept spraying me, dude. I was like, dude, this is terrible.
Damn.
So, yeah, that was rough.
Yeah.
Ruined them. Well, I guess I cleaned them up good enough. You warmed the show after that. Had to be after that. Wait, damn, that's how crazy I was. I was wasted.
I hope it wasn't after that.
I think it was, bro. I was a young, crazy kid. I was smoking cigarettes since I'm like 14.
We weren't talking about cigarettes at all.
I was smoking them, though. I was telling you, I don't smoke them now, but
Yeah, true.
I was smoking them.
So you like your steak medium rare?
100%. Medium rare. You know what I like to do? I don't want to give away my recipe, but I like to do soy sauce.
Okay.
Salt,
to
pepper.
cook the steak? It's just like
marinade,
a marinade.
soy sauce, salt, pepper, onion, garlic. Let them soak in there. Live in that for like tops a day. Then boom. I'm talking leave them room temp. Like get them room temp. Then slap them on the grill. 2 minutes, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute, 1 minute. Equal grill marks. Talking nice steak.
True.
800 degrees hot.
If I know I'm cooking steak
You're
like
damn, I
ahead
can't
of
believe you
time,
cooked the steak in 4 minutes and it was perfect.
I'll take it out.
slam it.
I'll leave it out with a little bit of salt.
It's
on
got
all the
it's got to
sides.
rest for just 10 minutes. My steak.
I'll let it
gonna
sit
have a slab of
out
butter on it.
at room temperature for 8 hours. You know.
I feel you. I don't need to leave it back to you. I just want it to get.
No, so it's good.
You don't want it to be, because I get what you're saying. You don't want cold points, and then when you put it on a grill,
Well, not only
it doesn't
that,
get
but
cooked
so
evenly.
if you salt and pepper your steak before and you only give it like an hour or two to come to room temp fully, you're not doing anything with the salt. You may as well salt afterwards. You really want the salt to get there, and the idea of that is like so the moisture comes out of the surface and it gets tight. So it gets a even, beautiful brick, like, you know, brick is a terrible word.
I get what you're saying, though.
Know?
Yeah, no, because I always still like will salt and pepper a steak before I cook it, though.
For
'Cause
sure.
You want that nice layer, like
But I
Outback
promise,
fucking steak.
let it sit for 3-4 hours and
Gotcha.
with the salt on it all the
Yeah.
way around and let it just be.
Yeah.
And then you'll come back and there will be a puddle of the water.
Oh, yeah.
And not like the juices or anything. It's just literally wicking the moisture,
Gotcha.
you know, right off the surface of it.
Sweat that shit out.
Yeah, and I think that's really, really great. And then I'll just get it hot, fry it up. Although recently I was
You're a pan
introduced.
cooker?
Shouts to D. D come on the show.
D.
He different D. D. Although other D come on the show.
Come on.
It's going to someone else.
They both said, I don't know. We'll hit it. We'll smoke it.
Yeah.
Still got to tell me twice as I run it.
He showed me a sous vide style, which is pretty wild. So you get it at the temperature, you let it all come up to like, and it cooks thoroughly. So it was a thick ass piece of steak. Pull that out, fry it.
Then put it in the oven.
No, you just fry it up real quick.
In a pan.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can cook a steak. I won't lie, best steak ever.
Pan steak for me.
But if you go cast iron,
Oh,
that's
you
a whole nother
reverse
level.
sear it. Yeah.
Yeah, whole nother level.
Yeah, I hear you.
If not, I won't lie, dude. I'm a grill dude. Hot ass grill.
Heard.
I'm talking slap them. Slap
I
them
want
puppies. I like
We
the-
might just do that. We just might get
I like it.
couple
kipple.
cuts of
We'll get a kipple kips.
You might have to eat some tripe.
I ain't eating no tripe. I'll take you out to there. We can just eat some steaks.
Yeah, but for the people, Glenn.
I don't want it.
They want it.
I don't care.
You do.
I don't. I say, yo, go buy my record. Go buy my record. It's on iTunes. It's on Apple.
Yo, Kev, bleep
It's
that
on
out until we get the
everything.
tripe episode out, bro. We'll
It's
hold
up
it.
there. Ty supposedly shot a music video. I don't know. I heard something about it.
Yeah, I keep telling you, man. Like,
Dude,
yo,
can I tell
I'll
you?
storyboard.
Check
I said,
me out.
yo, I'll go to the site.
thought of
I'll
another
get
one.
the colors. I said, yo, I'll map all the colors. I'll give you lighting
What if I
budgets.
give
I'll
you-
give you a whole
what
thing.
if I give
I'll
you one
edit.
better?
I'll produce.
One better.
I got the gimbal.
Check this out. I got an abandoned house. We paint the rooms different colors, whatever you want, color scheme wise. We run the video in the abandoned place.
I mean, we
There's
can.
nothing in it.
We still.
but a house.
I would like a plan, a general
That's
plan.
it.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
We just go get cool shots.
A music video.
Yeah, I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'd like to see it, and then we'll put a plan together, and then we'll
I'd like
execute.
to do it. Execute.
You know,
But
especially because like if it's stable and in like a non-hazardous environment,
not at all.
like a workable, you know, then
100% workable.
well, what I'm saying is it'll have like cool lights coming
will have
through
lighting, for
that we
sure.
can play with as well.
We could really mess around with that if we really wanted to. We could do a lot. I think we should do it though. Stat.
Heavy.
This week. Stat. As stat as possible. You let me know whenever you're next, and we'll just do it. Bring the gimbal. Monday. Oh, Monday morning. That's a song, right?
Yeah.
Not the Beatles.
We might have to bleep that out.
Kevin, thanks.
I'll just like auto tune it down a little bit.
You just change the two notes like one, and then the next note's like real weird and half pitched off.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks, Kev.
Heard.
No, under 3 seconds, we're good. Under 3 seconds, we're good.
No.
Yeah. Video. I can show a video. 3 seconds.
I'm telling you, the people on YouTube will claim copyright in a heartbeat.
YouTube is our buds. Thanks. Go check us out on YouTube.
Yeah, go check us out on YouTube.
Don't say anything crazy about YouTube right now, Kyra.
Yeah.
Chill. Were you? Okay, no. Don't say anything.
Glenn will talk about the Clintons on this podcast and make me sweat from behind the ears. And it's like, yo, the YouTube
those
people,
episodes are God, right? No, they're out there.
they were the first 2 episodes, bro.
Damn, dude. See, I feel like I listen to so many of them that I don't know what is real or not.
I don't know how to ask you if you've
Remember
been taken
when we were
by
in
that.
the room
you a robot?
listening? Yeah, we were like,
He just laughed. It's not even a no.
No, I need some batteries. I mean, human food. Yeah, no. See, once
That's
again,
why he went
gotta
back to the
stop.
backwoods, bro. They got an old version of Glenn. They didn't
They
realize he
cloned
switched
me.
him up, bro.
Kyra, am I a clone? Damn, Kyra thinks I'm cloned now.
Yeah.
Damn, now she's gonna be on this all week.
Dog, that's what it was. Star Wars
You
Episode
ain't no
2
clone.
with the Roman numerals, it wasn't Roman numerals. They just meant the gas station Episode 11. Attack of the Clones, bro.
Yeah, we gotta stop talking about it.
What
We
do you
gotta
mean?
stop talking about it. George Lucas being here quick.
Yo, George Lucas, come on the shot. Open the door.
Boba Fett standing there. I'm like, oh no.
Yo, have you seen
Stop
how
dropping the
set-
names.
Have you seen the set of the Mandalorian?
I've seen the
think it's
spot
fascinating.
of the. I've seen a shot of the baby Yoda in a ship with a guy.
Well, so what they
I was like, yo,
what
this
they
is
do,
amazing.
it's like this giant open LED area where crazy controlled lighting, but they also have this beautifully wide curved screen, tall and wide, you know, rounded. And what they can do is display insane depth through it and make like photorealistic images all in like a building. And it's amazing.
I don't know
It blows my
what any
mind.
of that means.
Blows my mind.
He looks like it's amazing, but I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
I
Our
won't.
homies are agreeing.
It's revolutionary. The things that they're doing.
Have you seen the
Kyra
James
says,
Cameron
"I have no
news
fucking
about
clue."
Avatar 2?
It's coming?
He's fucking shit up. So he
coming.
invented technology for Titanic. He invented technology for Avatar.
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of borrowed it from the video game industry, but whatever.
Yes.
So the next,
I thought Lord of the Rings did that shit before anyone with Dobby, or not Dobby, with
Jar Jar Binks was the first CGI character, I believe.
Yeah, but
fully.
remember what's his name? The guy who played My Precious.
Schmeagol.
He was actually in the suit with the balls on it. And playing his voice, he did his body motions at the. They did crazy shit. They got his body motions. It was dope, bro. Like really cutting edge shit.
Kevin, do you want any of this?
Kev, you want to hit the motherfucking backwood?
But yeah, so he's doing this stuff where he's figuring out how to do all that underwater. Because like normally underwater in CGI, like Aquaman looks really unrealistic. Terrible. He's just like moving around like this.
No, can I tell you what the worst part of Marvel movies and stuff is?
Yeah,
the sounds.
Tell me the burst.
The best part?
Yeah, not the burst part.
The burst part.
Yeah.
Three rounds.
Hit me with the best, the pop, and the worst.
The best part about Marvel movies is like you don't have to watch them. You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to.
I'd say that's the best part about really almost anything as a grown-ass adult.
Except on Let's Try Something New. I have to try it, which is terrible.
Yeah, and that's a good exception.
Yeah. But no, honestly, I do like grown-ass adults. I do like Marvel movies and shit, I guess, you know, and that stuff, but it's really got to depend on which one.
Heard.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite
X-Men
superhero?
Marvel?
Yes.
Oh, it is? Absolutely. Okay. Yeah, I like that one with
who's your favorite superhero?
Favorite superhero?
Yeah, in general. I mean, if you were... Okay, I know this about you. I could have guessed that.
You know what kind of good I am. I'm like Vegeta. You're like, he's like a protagonist. You're like, exactly.
Is your brother's favorite?
Majin Vegeta was probably my favorite. He was I
was like, oh, shit.
Everyone's like, oh, he killed everyone in the stand.
I was like, no, my heart's breaking, but it's kind of badass.
They're all dead.
So.
Yeah, that shit was real. I think about how many people innocent in the buildings. Remember, people are just working. Like, I want a show that's called like Dragon Ball, like real life, and it's just shots of like office buildings and like normal life happening, and then all of a sudden, boom, whole fucking building leveled, dude, because they're in a fucking fight. You know what I'm saying? And it's just cutscenes of that. You never know when. It could be like a 3-hour. They go home, their family, they're having a beautiful time. He sees his first son hit the fucking T-ball, and then fucking boom, terrible things
have you
happen.
seen The Boys?
That's what I want. No, Grant is always bringing crazy shit up like that when he says stuff. He's like, Glenn, you gotta watch it.
It's not Saiyans, it's not
Grant's always saying it.
But it's pretty much what you're describing, where it's like, hey, there's people with these crazy powers existing in this world with give a fuck attitude.
Yep.
You know, and it's pretty evil and fucked up. I don't mean to ruin anything for you, but like, I think it's episode 1 opens up, and this guy's got this beautiful girl.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
Yeah, you know. And
5 minutes in, bang.
It's like
dead,
lovely, and they're talking,
dead.
and they're like, "Hey, we can't keep banging it down, and we're so in love." And he's like, "Hey, we're biracial in a city, and we're making it work, and I love you." And they're cute, and it looks like they work together. And then out of a sudden, slow-mo happens, and then she is liquid blood splashing back on him because a speedster was running around the city, banged into her, looks back, says, "I can't stop," and just goes. Boom. We've entered the series, and
you got my attention. You had to wait till like episode 6 for that on Sons of Anarchy.
And he's just looking up like,
and he's just got her arms,
her wrists,
just her hands
and wrists,
and the wrists, the nuts
covered in her blood.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's insane.
I'm gonna run it.
Oh, bro, it also gets super dark because there's a Superman hero guy type, and he's the worst.
This fucking asshole. Who the fuck is this?
He's got the laser beam eyes and everything.
You're dead. I can see through your wall. Mom, dead.
If you're into it, just watch it. Yeah. I gave you the first 5 minutes.
Fucking
there you go.
Dead. Dude, that shit gets real quick, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, I love shit like that.
Yo, if you're interested in superpowers, check out Pop Culture Panic 2, Superpowers, Matt and Andy with Andy.
I don't want to ruin
what happens when everyone gets superpowers.
I almost want to ruin this for you, but I won't even say what I was about to say.
What were you going to ruin? Can you tell me what you were going to ruin?
I was about to ruin, not ruin, but the Tarantino movie.
Yeah, don't do that.
The one.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Yeah, I was about to tell you something about the movie.
Look, I know they make Bruce
I don't know
Lee
how
look like a
important.
bitch.
No, I don't know. Well, okay, that's a cool moment, I guess. Yeah, never mind. Okay.
I've seen
no,
that.
because I thought the movie was like.
That's the only bit I've seen.
Then I won't say anything else.
Please don't.
No worries. It's
Thank you.
action packed. You're gonna love it. Check it out. It's a good watch.
I'll give it a watch.
I mean,
this is the second time I'm saying I'm giving it
Bruce
a watch.
Lee's in it, bro. Dude, how long ago had they had to shoot that to get Bruce Lee in it, dude?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I hear you.
Was, like, literally. I thought it was Bruce Lee. When I seen it, I said, Grant, I thought Bruce Lee was dead.
Yeah.
I said, that's Bruce Lee. I was like, what the fuck? He made me watch it when I seen it. I didn't want it.
Do
You
you?
have to watch it right now. Boop. Put it on. I was like, okay. It's like that. 3 hours later, I was like, holy shit, that was insane, dude.
I've been digging a lot into like the time that terpenes get harvested on plants.
Oh, is that what you've been reading a lot about?
Yeah, that's
Can
what
I
I
tell
have.
you something funny about that, though?
No,
Okay.
I'd take it way too seriously.
You're always waiting, till October because Croptober. The
General
people
season.
say the packs are gonna fly. People always talking like, "Oh, the weed is gonna be cheap." I'm like, is it really though?
They say
Is
the
it-
packs are gonna fly.
They're coming. That's what people always say. Like who? Who do they hear this from?
Yeah, it was
Like,
crazy.
don't even worry, bro.
All
They're
that
on
ash
the way.
that's coming onto outdoor grows.
That's what I've
If
been
you're-
thinking about. Yo, that's all I've been thinking about. And these people are like, "Yo, we're gonna clean this up real good. We're gonna ship it right to Florida."
But what you
We're gonna ship
what
it
I
right
would
to-
do,
to Canada.
and what I'm
Yeah.
sure a lot of other people are doing, are getting like leaf blowers,
They're blowing it off.
blowing it off.
But it's still. Do
because
you think they're terping it?
well, so
to get rid of the-
it won't matter.
What if they just hit each pound bag with like a little terp juice in the bag and just sealed them up? You think it'll help?
Yeah, so if you want to talk
I'm
about some
talking-
crazy
Yo,
shit,
that's
so
what I'm
hear me
talking
out.
about.
You could
What about
infuse
that?
a plant.
No.
If instead of flushing out a plant, you're
put
like, yo,
terps in it?
I'm just
You're
gonna
like,
put
I'm
a
gonna
little
hit
bit
it
of
with some motherfucking
lemonade.
down. You're like, hell yeah, motherfucker. Yeah, you're like, we just fucked this
It's
plant
like,
up.
yo, this is a very wet cola
Oh,
to be curing. I
I'm
said,
like,
we're just gonna need to give some
yo.
TLC.
Yeah. I'm like, that's Lauer diesel,
then-
bro. Back up. I'm like, this shit is
And
way
then-
louder than
so
sour diesel.
You could do that, and much like celery and absorbing food diet, it would work like that. It
Pretty
would
amazing
be
stuff.
Weird, I think, just because of the moisture.
Well, that's what I
content.
almost feel like is going on.
I don't think so.
Imagine if people like got smart and they were like, yo, I'm going to grow outdoor
People
weed
are smart.
and I'm just going to hit it with the terp sauce at the end. And then you get this bud that just tastes fire.
A lot of
and it was
people
grown
grow outdoor weed for the terps.
Really?
Yeah.
Tell us about it.
Yeah. So I
Some
think
people don't know about it.
so. Imagine a cannabis
getting
plant, and how I understand it. Sorry if I'm wrong on this.
Damn, the only thing Tyler's like, I ain't a huncho on. He goes, this is the one thing. He goes, but we'll
Oh
break
no,
it down.
we're just coming into some bold territory, and I'm sure there's exceptions. Is that
Bold.
when you harvest the plant, it might not all be done, but the stuff at the top is going to be what you're going to typically smoke. Is
Okay.
like your high primo, your
That's-
colas,
that's really-
higher THC content,
They sell it all. don't you
lower
think?
terp content.
Okay.
The stuff
Lower
on the
terp.
bottom is
Really?
going to, I believe, have more of a terp content, but a lower cannabinoid content.
Dope.
And what I believe with that is like the cannabinoids and all that stuff, and the trichomes are there to attract and da-da-da. The stuff in the rest of that, the lower part, is more susceptible to like crawling insects coming up. And
Right.
that's a theory of mine,
Right.
but it does seem to be like, I know a lot of people that draw an imaginary line
Yeah.
across their crop. And what they'll do is say, this shit's my primo smoke, this is
Right.
my head stash for smoke, and this other stuff, I'm going to run an N-butane run, and I'm going to get the greatest fucking
Deal out of it,
extract out
right.
of it because it's so fucking terpy.
Right. Gotcha.
And it's, you can see that too with some people in like the small, whatever they call them, the little popcorns.
Yeah, popcorn bud.
Yeah, little minis, whatever,
Minis, yeah. I've seen that shit.
and some of them can come in, bro, 3 to 4%. I've seen. That is great because a concentrate might come in at 5.
Right.
For flour to have that,
So check me out. So like this bud, what do you think of this bud when I lit it up? And we
tastes
smoked
like a backwood.
it? And that's that. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like, dude,
Wrap this backwood in a backwood.
This is, you know, that's an outdoor strain. You know what I'm saying? And I think just like you're saying, someone
he didn't
take any of it. He doesn't want the back. Imagine someone who's like, yo, I'm gonna sell the bottom part of this plant because they're gonna run the rest of it, do something with it, and they're gonna like sell the bottom of it.
Say indoor too. You clip a lot
I've seen some
out.
tasty outdoor bud from
So
places
terpenes
like
are
They
developed
have
in
different-
response to stress.
How do you think
UV stress,
Yeah. How do
environmental
you think
stress, pests.
tropical places? Yeah, how would a tropical place do with outdoor?
Oh,
growth?
I mean, my man. So that's my whole thing. In the University of Michigan, they did a study with UVB radiation.
Okay.
And because sometimes there's custom UVC things. And my man, if you get UVC, that's the shit that you kill bacteria with light.
Okay.
You can't get hit with that. It's bad for you to get hit with. It's really not great for your plants to get hit with it for long periods of time either. But UVB, you know, there's some studies, and it shows like the terpene production increases maybe a third.
Whoa.
Don't quote me on that, but you
a
know,
little
it's
bit more work, though.
strong numbers. Well,
Yeah.
it's an introduction of a new type of light source, a specific frequency.
And
And what
you know
it
what's
does,
funny?
terpenes act like a sunscreen
I
in
know
that
we
instance.
brought up D, but a long time ago, D like grew plants, and we used to like always say like, yo, a plant's job is like to take carbon dioxide and like make it into oxygen. You know what I'm saying? And so we'd go in there and smoke blunts with the plants, and I'd play guitar for them, and we just swore that's why they were so fire.
Well, so
Because it was just, like,
I have
the
a
love.
theory with that too. A lot of grows will have music too, but I almost wonder because sounds are
It's just
mechanical.
playing Metallica. You're like, this bud is
Hear me
so
out,
hard.
though.
You're like,
bass heavy music,
I kind of like it.
or even just any sound waves in general. What that does is it provides a like mechanical energy in the air, which gives a little bit of like stimulation. You know, and that's kind of a similar way like a plant responds
Yeah,
to
because
pests.
they're photosynthesis
And
based.
wind.
You get the feeling. Well, that's why I think like even so. Check me out. When
not
I make,
only
like,
if you grow a weed thing without good air circulation, like
Yeah.
a fan blowing, will you have
You'll
like
burn
maybe
everything.
a moldy plant and a whole bunch of heat in there, but your stock will be so wimpy.
Yeah.
You know, because it's not going to have any
it needs
natural resistance.
It needs
It's like working
things
out.
like that. Yeah,
Little bit.
for sure. It has to be. It has
You
to.
know,
Yeah.
so-
I think that's why some things even grow better outside because of the stress.
You
And
know,
that's a job. It's
they're,
like, hey, I'm
you know,
a weed.
they're-
It's going to grow well.
It's a big
under
argument for
stress.
a greenhouse.
Right?
It's combining
where
indoor
it was originally
benefit.
grown though.
Yeah.
It was this is like a 10-foot tall plant or whatever. There used to be like big old trees of it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And now it's like more smaller breeding, but like close indoor grows are like the best grows, you know, but there's people out that swear they grow organic outdoor weed out in California. That's the best. And I wouldn't doubt it because I've smoked, you know, for a long time, over years, people always saying cool shit. And people never told me like the weed was like organic or vegan before, other than like one kid. And this kid was like, I only met him one time and he sold me weed. And dude, this weed, when I smoked it, like made my fucking arms numb and shit, bro. And this weed was like not the craziest looking weed, but it looked like really uniform. Like the weed like looked different. Like it was all like really tight and trimmed nice, like all really like dense and tight. And this shit was fire, bro. Tasted fire. And I only got weed every once in a while that was like that. And I remember him saying it was like from California, and it was no joke.
Yeah.
Some of the weed out there. is
See,
no
even
joke.
the stuff with that though, it has to be shipped, typically under hard vacuum pack and all that
Well,
stuff's
yeah,
not
because
good for your turf.
don't you think like
I guess what I'm saying is like you
Anything
can't beat
changes.
going to the motherland,
right? Because
And not that that's necessarily the motherland. It's just so wide
there's
open.
so many variables.
Yeah.
So temperature, all these things where it was, you know, and they change. Imagine you're getting something
gas
super
mixture.
dry coming to a super
Are they
wet
using
place.
a tea compost? Is it living soil? You know,
Oh, yeah,
how are
there's
they
a lot of
trimming it up? Did they tee it off? Did they mainline it?
Oh, yeah.
You know, are they see? You know, there's a lot of things that you can go. What's lighting are they using? When did they decide to flip?
Oh, I can look at stuff and be like, this is a light up. Like, and people are, it's indoor, I swear. I'm like, no, this is not. This was weed that was grown in a greenhouse. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But they get
If
told,
that, yeah.
right, and they get, but that's what someone's being told. I'm like, yeah, but I've seen fucking indoor shit, dude, and it's crazy compared to this. Yeah. I've seen shit that
it does
like
have a different
level.
look, but you can get pretty outdoor if you're growing in like a small greenhouse when you can add some like craft, you know. It gets hard when you do it to scale, though.
Doesn't Sweden have
scale is the enemy of
geothermal
quality.
shit? They should grow some weed.
What?
Is it Sweden or who has the the geothermal shit going on? Like,
I think it's the Illuminati.
Oh, okay.
That's it.
See you guys later. That's what's gonna happen. It's just gonna get cut. The whole power goes out. Episode was lost. Had to happen. It's rough. Goes down.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
What are you talking about?
I'm like, got this fucking. I hate when weed gets in your teeth. That's my least favorite thing about weed. Boom.
Really?
If it gets in my mouth, like in my like tongue or teeth, I hate that. Cause you know what I'm saying? You can like smell like weed and that's bad enough, but you got some weed like stuck in your teeth. And you're like talking to someone, they're like, he's got some fucking weed.
Yeah.
This is
And I hate them on the filter tips too. Like if it was just a normal tip, like just a round without the fancy shit in the middle.
That's how them what's it called? They fly right through the first hit. I'm like lighting it up. I'm like fire. It's like a vacuum. Like if you were a vacuum and you just got blasted with a whole bunch of like weed flakes, I'm like choking.
So for
Least
those who
favorite thing about it.
For those who don't know, we typically, we'll shoot let's try something new on the same day as the gas station.
People don't know that.
Yeah.
Right.
And
you're just giving away all the secrets.
Yeah, no, I mean, dude.
Damn.
We're amateurs. I'm gonna eventually get a thing where we zoom in and we just stamp on that.
You can constantly just be zooming in and just putting stamps on you.
Yeah.
If that's what you want to do.
Oh, that hurts me deeply.
It's whatever you want to do. I mean, up to you, bud.
But how do you feel about the most recent episode?
The most recent episode, the last one we did?
Yeah, the last one you did.
Or the last one that's out.
Brother Grant was on there. It was you, Grant, Matt.
Oh, on Let's Try Something New?
Yeah, on Let's Try Something
New. I was so confused just now. Yeah, that was cool. Yeah, that was terrible.
It's hot food.
It was cool. Yeah, I mean, it was not cool. It was hot. Parts of it were hot.
Yeah.
And like you were saying, though, I think parts of it were cool. Like I got numbed from the heat. Just throw that out. From the heat. And I think, hey, chill, man. It's a family restaurant. But yeah, no.
Don't say fuck it, the dude.
Yeah. That's like my whole life growing up. I'm like, I don't know. I think we can.
Yeah, that's one of the best lines Will ever dropped. We were eating pub subs at your guys' dinner table, about to go to BB McGee's.
Bro. I can't believe that is where
That's where it's hilarious. From. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. No, I don't know if we should, because I'll give away that Caitlin and I also woke up that same day and then ate all the Oreos out of your mom's cabinet.
No,
and
run it. I want my mom to hear this. I'm gonna tell you, you gotta watch this episode, Mom. You're gonna love it.
Oh,
run
man.
this, please. I'll give my mom the $5. I know she's gonna bring it up. I'll bring her some pack of Oreos the next time I see you. I swear, yo, I'm coming with the Oreos. Run this shit. That's awesome. Do it.
That's pretty much the long and short of it. We ate pretty much 2.5 whole sleeves of Oreos.
Yeah, that's intense.
Yeah.
I was only allowed 3 Oreos growing up as a kid.
And your mom's went to go eat some
up.
Oreos, and she's like, where the fuck did all these Oreos go?
I can only imagine how crazy it was. Because my mom, I was like, oh no. Yeah, we had some. She said, yeah, did you? Like, oh my God, dude.
And so anyways, that day started real crazy. And then we were looking, I think, for a shirt for me, and we wound up, the shoes that Glen said he puked on earlier, I wound up being equipped with as well. We took a ride to Publix.
Damn.
Yep. And because Will, the drummer, needed a sandwich.
Yep.
Had to. Yeah.
If I don't have it, I can't even play,
and so we
that's
were,
the kind of shit he would say.
We were running and gunning it after we got done setting up and loading up, tarping it up, and fucking strapping elastic bungee cords.
Yeah, this is real.
Yeah.
This is how
Truth
we got paid nothing for this show.
And I was just filling in. This like I think the first time I was playing with you guys.
I think so.
Legit.
I think this was like, this is a big deal. Oh, he definitely played Bourbon Street with us, but I think he only. Oh yeah. Well, that he wore the shoes multiple times. He wore them at the show too. He wore them at the other show.
No, I wore them at BB's and I wore them at the classically the picture with your guitar.
But you wore them with the cutoffs at the show at the school.
I don't know if I wore the pink ones at the
telling
school,
you,
bro.
There's the video, and Alex and Jeff are standing there, and you're wearing cutoffs with like the shirt, and I swear, bro, it's out there, dog. I'm gonna send you it. I'm gonna send you
She's
it. We're gonna put it up. We're gonna put it up.
Yeah.
You'll be like, yo, those are the shoes.
Heard.
It's out there.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I'm sorry, Miss D.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Bob. I'll bring you Oreos. I thought Kyra was gonna hit us with these crazy ones. Did she text me? Oh, nothing.
It's all Gucci.
She said, "No way, Jose."
It's all good.
Shout out, Jose. Yeah, she said she's got good ones next time. I said, "They'll be really good then." I like this angle on you. We should show
This
that
one?
randomly every once in a while, just like,
This one?
hey, or this one. Oh, don't move it. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. This angle's he's like this new angle.
It's a new angle.
He goes,
Kevin,
change
how's
it.
that look?
That's
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Is it like in his ear? Oh no, his ears are covered.
Go up a little bit. Just a little bit.
Is that better?
Up.
Like on the
Angle it.
ceiling?
Yeah, turn it upside down.
Turn it upside down.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect. Better? Okay.
Hell
dope.
yeah.
So you're gonna go watch the show? Did I convince you you're gonna check out the barbecue show?
Yeah, I think
It's
so.
only 4 hours of your life. The end one, bro, is in Mexico. In Mexico.
Do they fucks with Iberian ham?
No, but but they fuck with this little.
I might
mini
have just
type of
cooled off
pig.
on it.
They had this. Okay, that's what I was gonna tell you. In this in Mexico, these Mayan
These are
women.
my people.
Yep, these Mayan women make like. I forget what it's called. It's something pabil, like chun. It starts with a ch. Chun. Grant, what? Someone.
Churro?
No, conquita pabil or something. It's like the pork with like the onions, on the fresh tortilla, like Loli's has at the Spanish place. No, it's like, what's the Spanish word for pork?
I don't know.
It's. What, dude? You just were like, yo, my heritage, bro. Don't offend it. And then you're like, I don't know what the Spanish word for a pig is. Kev, do you?
I don't know.
Kev, do you know?
Kev, can you look up Spanish for pork?
I can look it up.
Me
I
gusta
forget it.
cerveza.
What? No, that's not it.
Yeah, carnitas. Is that?
Carnitas?
There it is.
That's my guess. I
I don't know. I don't think that's
Yeah,
right.
I'm only saying, that is
No.
just because I want to be,
You want to be done with this?
maybe.
Wow.
Because we could be real wrong.
I'm like, yeah, this is all wrong.
Yeah, it's not a good look anymore.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. All right. Well, we'll have to run it. Run it down.
Mm-hmm.
What, do you want me to run it?
Oh, I didn't mean like wrapping it up. I just meant like I want to be done with the pork bit.
It starts with a CH. I just
Okay.
said it.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Chicharron. That's
Bro,
what we
it's a
got.
Mayan dish, man.
Mayan dish.
It's a Mayan dish, bro. It's called a CH.
Are you
something,
saying my aunt's
No,
dish?
bro. Dude, this stuff was real, bro. They really lived
It wasn't like the hook food.
Bro, they went and picked
You
their
had
own
to
corn
believe
and
it.
shit. They grew all their own vegetables. It was crazy as hell, bro. They really lived without power and shit, bro. It was crazy.
Heard.
Until they
Chuck? Pak Chuck?
No,
Pak
bro.
chuck. We got Chinook and
No.
Pak.
The last word is pabil, bro.
Oh, cochinita?
Yes,
Bill?
yes, bro. See,
Oh,
now all of a
shit.
sudden he says a word.
Oh, he had to load it up.
Didn't want to have to breathe the pronouncement,
Yeah.
guy.
It's
I
no
feel
good.
you. That's what it is. You were asleep. You seen it? You seen the ladies? That shit was amazing. That shit killed my heart. She has people come into her home and you can just eat a meal. If you happen to be in her small town in Mexico, she'll just let you eat a meal if you truly love food. I was like, what? What the fuck? She won like awards and shit all over the world, and she's just like, I just
Again,
wanna
with the
share my
prestigious
food. I was
food
like,
awards.
holy shit, this woman's just like,
Dude.
come into my home.
I love it.
This is a meal I made for you. I'm like, well, this
Yeah.
is probably going to be the best thing ever. It's all locally sourced.
Again, my
corn
man,
and everything.
I
They
really-
said that like when the bad
All the
like
magic
winds
people
come,
make
they
food
said
for
some
people in the
crazy
world,
shit. They said when
for
the
sure.
bad winds come, it like kills the corn, and they have to like they keep their corn seeds sacred and shit. Which talks about like I'm thinking the big wigs are trying to knock them down. You know what I'm saying? Because they don't want.
Monsanto does that shit.
That's what I was about. That's who I was not bringing up. But yeah. Huncho. That is 100% what
You ever
they're
just
doing.
want to have like a
And-
panic
but
dream?
they put these like
Monolithic bee.
dude, that's the scariest thing ever.
Oh, I remember
Dude,
showing that to you, and you're like, Tyler, this is the end of the world.
this is the end times.
I think I showed that.
Yeah, I was like, the end of times is now.
It's good. There's a lot of hash.
What was
involved.
that? I was like, oh no. I'm like, I see where I did it.
Microphone
I'm like,
needle.
I think I have COVID. That's how quick they
Monolithic
give it to
bee
you.
is designed to make a self-assembling series of
Imagine
robots
they make
to replace
robot
pollinators.
mosquitoes
you know?
that could sting you with the disease. Boop,
I mean,
and it
that's-
just flies off. That's the scariest thing ever, dude. Isn't it? Right.
That might not be the high note to end the
Robot.
EP, though.
Really.
Yeah.
You want to get higher than that?
No, it just may be a more positive.
More positive.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, these women, they were cooking. They let people
There it
into
is.
their home.
Into your home.
They let 'em
Prestigious
into
food
Dude, I'm
award.
talking. She's cooking. No, not. First off, she's using Mayan techniques and cooking
I was
food
about to say
in a way that
technology.
hasn't existed since the ancient times, bro. Go watch this shit. You're gonna be like, Glenn, that was some serious shit, bro. It was deep.
What is the ancient time?
Mayan time, the Mayan culture. They said the only thing that was left. How crazy is this? That even the Mayans.
alive.
Yeah, but they said only like certain parts, like the food and the
No, I hear
language
you.
came because when the Spanish came, they burned all their fucking writings and all their shit was lost.
The
and
culture
shit.
lost. A lot of people sick. Not a lot
Yeah,
of formal
crazy shit happened. So that's
document
what I'm saying.
keeping.
So that
we don't know exactly what happened to them.
When these crazy chef people came there, they found like a type of hog that doesn't even exist anywhere else.
Bro, there
it
is
was only in this town. These little hogs that they make this crazy.
If you're super into
pork
this
stuff with,
food
you know what I'm saying? They're
documentary
like the
stuff
little
going
pigs are
on,
the best.
there is
I'm
another
in.
one that's like the history of food. I'll see if I can't get it.
Oh, okay.
But it is, it's like how we evolved in correspondence with how we eat.
We need to just
'Cause,
start
like,
watching those things and like
monkeys
letting
and-
people see our reaction.
Monkeys
That'll
and
be
chimps
watchable.
spend like 80% of their day eating.
80%,
And that's
but they're
because-
finding their food.
Well, yes, but they also have to chew so much raw stuff. When we learned how to cook on a fire, it
changed
made
shit.
stuff tender. We
Right.
could
Oh,
spend
okay.
less energy consuming
Right.
and absorb more calories.
That's super smart.
When we learned how to make pottery and then to boil stuff,
And make
other
pasta.
stuff became
whoa.
more accessible, like
Yeah.
vegetables and nutrient rich and pasta and breads.
Dude, these women went to
Calorically dense.
Imagine never going to a
Yeah, and the brain gets larger,
Yeah.
so you can.
Smarter in theory. They
Yeah,
started
from
eating
eating-
meat instead of eating raw meat. Or we evolved as human beings to where primates still.
Yeah, and,
Right.
exactly. And I think that's a big,
Which is kinda-
beautiful
is
tie-in because
kinda
your
weird,
brain
though.
has more calories to develop.
check me
You're
out.
sitting as like this evolutionary body saying, I have more energy than I need right
Imagine,
now
like,
to survive. I can adapt better.
a
you
monkey
know?
is never going to have like soy sauce.
You give it soy sauce.
I guess until you.
I think
give it
some monkeys in Thailand
But you
are
get-
very
you
familiar
get-
with some soy sauce.
Exactly.
Yeah, no.
But you get what I'm saying. What if now they can't eat their food without soy sauce?
I'm sorry, my headphones.
and
Do you
it's-
say
and-
now Nelly can't eat without soy sauce?
No, but you're saying and
That's
and
a better
And
story.
it might even be accessible if they
Nelly, come
steal
on
it
the
or
show.
something. You know what I'm saying? Which changes their thing too. You know, I've
Yeah.
seen a fat raccoon running from a Checkers, like dragging its stomach from eating thrown out Big Bufords. And fucking Checkers. I'm serious. It was like a big 30-pound coon. I was like, whoa.
I have a buddy who his friend has a pretty much an adopted raccoon.
Wow,
You give it a
that's-
bag of potato chips, it will eat. I mean, yes, it will
will open
open
them?
them. It's got the thumbs, so they just pop them open.
The other night I sent her a picture. I said, "You want me to take home this cat?" She said, "Yes, please." It's a raccoon. He's got some food in his hand. He's looking at me like, "We cool, bro?" I'm like, "We're totally cool, man.
Yeah.
You keep doing this. I'm gonna take a picture of you. You want to come with me?" I said,
Yeah.
"Come here." And he didn't come there. I said, "I gotta go."
Yeah. Well, food is definitely a beautiful
Dude,
thing.
the other day, bro, I gotta tell this story. This is a
course.
heartwarming thing. I'm in the car, bro, and I'm like firing down what's left of this L, and I'm just like hotboxing hard. But like for some weird reason, like Kyra was like, "Can I borrow your phone?" because her like phone was like about to die or something. And I'm like, yeah. And so I'm smoking. I got like the music on. I'm like jamming. I'm like, Minutes go by. All of a sudden, like I hear like Glenn. And like the door like opens. She's like, I've been calling her name for like minutes. And I said, yo, what's up? She's like, can you come here? And I'm like, what's up? She's like, there's a bird out here or something. She goes,
I thought it was a duck.
she thought it was a duck. The first thing she screams is, duck, can I have your phone? And runs out the car. So I'm like, it's a
I'm
duck.
just trying to get a picture of it.
I feed ducks all the time and stuff. So I'm just smoking. Like, I got to get my vibe right. And all of a sudden she's like,
Yeah, I got to
"Glenn,
meet these ducks
get
right.
out here." And I'm like,
I got to
oh,
come
damn.
correct.
So I like put the blunt out. I like get out and I'm like pretty high, bro. I just like woke up and shit, dude.
Quacker meets cracker.
And she's like, look, isn't it?
That's great.
She goes, isn't it so cool? And I'm like looking around on the floor and I'm like, yo, where is it? And I finally look at her face and I notice she is holding it. It's a fucking honing pigeon, bro. And I'm like,
Yo, this area is huge
I'm
with the
like,
homing and
yo,
the racing
I'm
pigeons. Legit.
that is a pigeon and that's someone's pigeon. And she's like, what are you talking about? It's just walking around. I think it's hurt. And I'm like, no, it's eating because it's tired and it has to eat a lot of food before it journeys. It could be going really far.
Yeah.
And she's holding the bird. I'm like, I gotta get a picture of this. I grab exactly, dude. She's hitting the. So I take some pictures with her and the bird, and she is just chilling with this guy, dude. And he's like, he let me come this close, grab the phone from her that he's holding her, and take a picture, bro. I was like, and this bird like looked at me like, oh, okay.
Do you think he's got a strong following on the gram?
The bird?
The bird.
I didn't have your phone, by the way, because
You didn't? I thought
No.
you took my phone.
No, I couldn't find my phone, and I was like, "There's a fucking duck."
The thread is
and
unraveling.
I ran after it.
The whole
and then
story
I
is
was calling
my
it.
whole credibility is just
I thought it
falling
was a
out the
duck
window.
at first.
I was so excited thinking it was a duck.
Okay,
I didn't
heard.
have your phone.
That's where the
Dude, it
change
had
was.
2 ankle bracelets when I walked up on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
So
it flies with a.
racing pigeons are huge in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real.
You go down along the county divide and you
Dude,
will go
you can train
find
them
like
to fly like really far, like 700 miles. That's a lot. 700 miles. Think about like, yo, let's go drive 700 miles. That's a far drive. So it can fly 700 miles and then eat some food.
Can you
and then get back
conceptualize
up.
that? Like give me some like how many school
How
buses
fast do you
is
think a
that?
pigeon can fly? Hit me.
Fast.
That fast? 60?
I didn't say that.
25?
25 what?
25
Miles per
an
hour? Okay, got you.
So you're telling me 25 miles an hour. So
I thought there might have been like a flight speed. I don't
700
know.
miles
like
times
knots.
25 is what?
Flaps per
What?
7 times 25. 5,600 hours?
I don't know.
Hold on.
And
7 times
56
25.
Yep.
That is 175.
No. This is the math. Check it.
That's the
No.
right?
Dude, 25 miles an hour. And you have to go
Oh
700
yeah, I'm fucking that up.
miles.
That's 175. My bad.
700 miles.
175.
I'm saying 700 miles
might be
at
too high to
25
do
miles
math.
an hour.
We're taking 4 hours for 100 miles, so it'd be 21 hours.
Wait, that's right.
21 hours.
25 times 7 is 175.
Oh, 7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This math's gonna kill me.
That's it.
I'm a
No,
freak
that's
out.
it.
That's it, right? Yeah.
No, it's 21 hours. So it'd be, you're talking about, it would be
Dude, it's 17,500.
There's so many numbers going on.
But that has to get converted now. Divided by 60 equals 291 miles. That's how far it is. Wait, no, it's 2 hours and 91 minutes or some shit.
Get the
I don't know. Let someone else do this math. 25 miles an hour times 7. This is like them kids on the porch, and he's like, yo, bro, how long would it take? I'm like, yo, this is fucked up. Dude, 700 miles times 700 times 25.
no, it's 700 divided by 25.
700 okay.
Minus.
Okay, that's 28. That number is 28.
28 hours then it would take that bird
Holy
to fly
shit.
700
This is the
miles.
right.
So imagine how much energy you would need to go, I'm going to fly 700 miles right now. 28 hours. This bird's going to fly. He's not going to stop.
Yeah, but in 28 hours, I can get to New York City. I can go from the north
From
to
Akron, Ohio to New York City?
I don't know where Akron, Ohio is in terms of geography.
I don't know either. My mom texted me. I thought my phone was on silent. Mom.
Are we live streaming?
Do you want me to go live for the end of it?
No. I just like,
Like,
she
don't
already
go
hear
live.
about the Oreos.
Yeah.
You guys text her about the Oreos? It's the mom thing, you know.
Whoa, now we
Yo,
almost got
Kevy,
2
what's
ears.
going on?
We almost got 2 ears. 10 hilarious.
Kevy.
She sent me some crazy shit. Hopefully. No, it's not that. I don't know what it is.
Kev.
We just keep saying Kev. It doesn't get better.
What is going on?
Thanks, Kev.
I'm here.
Thanks for figuring it out, bud.
What's going on now?
There's a buzz in both of our ears.
For real?
Oh, yeah,
real,
we're
for
fully
real.
lit.
Fully lit?
Yes.
I don't know what to do about it.
It's getting worse.
For real?
Yeah,
Let me turn
things
you
are
down a
crazy.
little bit.
No, I think something changed. Weird happened.
Something changed and weird.
Yeah, something went weird.
I mean, it
That's just
sounds
how
alright to
things
me.
go. Sounds normal. We'll just keep rolling with
Yeah,
this crazy.
no worries.
Word?
Yeah.
We're getting close to being over at an hour point anyways.
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we have to figure this problem out eventually. Some point tonight, because it's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's basically like a Tektron.
Not good.
Yeah,
It's
no
not good,
worries.
Kev.
I brought us in. You want to kick us out?
Oh, yeah.
What about now?
No, it's the same.
We'll do it after.
I'm like, look, we want to thank you for coming and stopping by the gas station tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It was me and Tyler's shift, and we do it how we do it. This is a hybrid production. Fire in, fire out, as always, we say. We're available everywhere. Apple, Spotify, YouTube, the works. If there's other ones and I missed it, we'll link them, tag them. There'll be like crazy text everywhere. Kevin did fix it though somehow, but it's like changed. It's different, So this was, perfect.
Perfect.
So now,
Magic
now
touch.
everything's perfect. Have a wonderful
What a great
night.
way to end. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout outs. Got the homie, Kyra, Kevy, people in the studio, Hibyrd Productions, Apple Pod, etc. Like Lenny just said, episode 11.
That's it.
We appreciate you guys. Fire in, fire out. Much love.
Peace.
Oh, yeah.
In our ears, yeah, it was like that, dude. I was like, oh my God.